Skywalker. Watch it, you metallic mini meatball, or I'll step on you. You and one army, you maxi turkey.
All right, shape up, you two. There's still a lot of damage to repair.
The goose talking, thundercracker.
Rumble, start emptying the water pump.
Hey, I didn't volunteer for this geeky assignment. I want Skywalk's job. Shut up, Frenzy. Geek work's made for a geek. Like you.
Oh.
Get off me, you fucking junkyard!
Silence! Decepticons, a toast to the imminent destruction of the accursed Autobots.
Energy! We won't need to conserve it after tomorrow. We can bleed this planet dry! Boy, these are good. I needed to refuel energy.
I ain't had my wee-wee sucked properly in a few months.
This stuff's the greatest. Those were the good old days back on Cybertron. Didn't have to sneak around and these ugly disguise it. Good old Cybertron, land of the metal moon. Huh? What's it? Decepticons! Attack!
From days of long ago, created by the cosmic legends of the universe, there stands one man, one great man, a man dedicated to preserving all that is good in pop culture, loved by few, hated by many. Alone in his fortress of awesomeness, he battles fearlessly against the woke, the evil, the unjust. To right that which is wrong, to stand for justice, to serve all mankind. He is the one, the only, the comic Relief Crusader! Hello, everybody. How's it going out there? It is Tuesday, and that means it's Titillating Tuesday time here on this channel, the only channel that somewhat matters to others and often imitated by the lonely. How's it going, everybody? Nice to see you. Hope you had a great weekend, and I know we sure did, especially this past Sunday. It was different, and unfortunately, I have to apologize to Vince for making him sitting on his ass for about 5.5 hours again as he's going through monitoring the chat and being a good little troglodyte. I appreciate you, Vince Womack. And that's the other reason why you want to like and subscribe and comment and share and all the kind of good stuff that's out there. And I want to say hello to everybody that's out there and made it in time, like our Madman number 4, who made it just in the nick of time. Glad to see you, Madman. And the other guy that constantly sends me memes, and I love him to death, FKHC 2005, otherwise known as Tim, who's out there in the chat also as well. And we got, let's see, the collector and the co-pilot. Herr German folk that I love to talk to right now. So welcome you. And yes, exactly. That's what you will probably be seeing by Hasbro. A Transformers Thomas the Tank Engine crossover. So there you go. So we got Gap After Dark. That made it just in the nick of time. And yeah, so interesting weekend. Yeah, we had a bit of fun watching a movie on Saturday on Mike's movie matinee. And yeah, and then another 5.5 drawing stream. Sorry, Vince, couldn't help it. On Sunday, and I keep on promising poor Vince that I won't go that long, and I end up going that long anyway. Except for a couple of weeks ago, I actually went 4.5 hours. So, sorry, not sorry, Vince. So, and we had a first timer along with us that liked it, and for the love of God, you know what? I'm trying to remember her name and now I can't, and I'm such a horrible person for forgetting. So, anyway, there you go. So while we're at it, let's introduce the rest of the people joining us today. If this thing plays, which is probably not.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits?
Tom, our Techno-Sabian geek. Tom, how are you?
Good. You should just, instead of playing that, just hire us to sing. Introducing the next contestant on The Price is Right. No, wait, wrong show. Never mind. Anyway, hi.
Hi. I wish. Apparently Canada's getting our own Prices Right.
What?
Yes.
You're
Guess who's
50
gonna
years or
be-
so
I
a little
know.
late, aren't they? What the hell?
Yes, but guess who's going to be guess who's going to be hosting? Take a wild guess.
Ryan Reynolds? I don't know.
Howie Mandel. It's always Howie Mandel.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Bobby. Why? Why, Bobby? Why not?
I know, right? And all the way on the other side of Atlantic, we have Jason Fox. How's it going, dude?
Yeah, doing pretty well. Have my coffee. I'm ready for the show, and just been working on stuff.
Ooh, that's right. You're sounding very elegant today.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
You will?
Yeah.
That's
elegant,
right.
yeah.
No, I'm feeling good. I was at the dentist today or yesterday will be because I live in the future, but so finally I'm getting the tooth on my birthday of all the times. It's on my
Yeah.
birthday. Yes, I'm finally getting a new tooth that I've been trying to get for many years now. So pretty happy about that.
Ah, sweet. Did you have to purloin it by other means? No, I'm just
That's
kidding.
a word.
No. No, but I'm happy about that. Just been a great day. Been a fantastic day today.
I'll give you 20 francs if you give me your tooth. But I know it's not Frank's, and apparently you're not the only one that had a good day. The collector. I had a royal luck today. I only was on my way to the bank and I ran into a random Mexican selling his toys outside his house. I picked up 2 Gojitas and Goji boots. The big one stands 15 centimeters. Oh, cool, dude.
That's just pretty cool.
Dang. I know. I want a 15 centimeter Godzilla.
Yeah, so do
Gogeta.
I.
I do. Man. Instead of paying like $150. You probably got it for a steal of a deal. Damn, I'm jealous. Anyway, yeah, so hope you guys had a pleasant weekend. We got a good show going on today, and gonna be talking
I hope
about
so.
well, yep, I kind of technically hope so. So
I just want to say that intro was like being on acid, man.
it was. So let it not be known that I try not to entertain the masses. And on top of that, besides the YouTubes, we're broadcasting on Rumble and X. So if you happen to be on one of those 2 platforms, then greetings to you all. I hope you are doing well. Unlike the rest of us that are happen to be living in communist Canada.
Hello
right
to
now.
everybody who's Comic Relief's exes. Hey.
Yes. How you doing? So, and speaking of stupid comments that I just made, let's get into the first segment of the show that we call the stupid news. So,
SA.
Yay!
that is right, essay. We have some stupid news for you today. So, up here in Canada, where we just
Oh,
love
God.
throwing money.
No!
No, well, maybe. Up here in Canada, because we just love throwing money around to people that'll never pay it back. Apparently, this here, and you know what? I'm going to include the chat in this because it's so fun seeing the chat. So we'll just do it this way.
There, now I can read.
There you go. Now you can read. So here in Canada, apparently the Liberals spent $8.2 million on gender just low carbon rice in Vietnam.
Just low carbon. What?
Yeah, I don't know
Yes.
either. I read
Yeah,
this
what?
sort of. And I was like, what?
Help me make this make sense because I don't know.
I've never in my life heard about
Carney doesn't
gender
make
just
sense,
low
but
carbon.
yeah.
Yeah. So how? Oh my god!
I know.
Okay.
It's
How does rice? How does rice have a gender now? I mean, and low carbon. And I'm going to say hello to Larkin's Lair. How's it going, dude? Nice
maybe
to see you.
racist too, unless it's brown rice. You know, like brown rice
Oh.
can't be racist. Only white rice can be racist.
Right, only white rice. Yes.
Okay, so
that
I have
would
it
be-
here. I have it here. So gender just low carbon refers to the idea that the transition to low carbon economy must actively promote gender equality and social justice.
God, really?
Yeah, it is
So
a
go
thing. That's
rice,
what it
go!
means.
So they're using rice to. Oh my god. Okay.
Yes.
So using rice to promote gender equality and
Yes. Social justice.
and social justice.
Yep.
Oh my god. Okay.
So it's a thing.
Now food is I'm gonna say used in protests now, or it's I don't even know how to word this anymore because this
It's
is
also for climate change. Impact often falls hardest on women.
of course, yes,
Yep.
yes.
It hurts.
Larkin's Lair, who actually is Asian, says, as an Asian, I'm pretty sure they scammed your government to get more money for their rice. Yes, I think you might be right, dude.
Yes.
I think you're 100% rice. Rice.
I
Right.
think my
100%
wife.
rice.
I think my
What
wife
kind
would
of
say the
rice are
same.
you, Uncle Ben's or what? You know,
Yeah, it's just some Vietnamese farmer is laughing to the bank right now. Yeah, more than likely, dude. More than likely. Oh my god.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and of course, our Madman number 4 puts a spin on it and says, rice, baby. Or white rice, baby. Oh my god.
Yeah. No. So that's
and-
some weird stuff.
Yeah, just when you think they couldn't weaponize anything else, it's now rice. And Gap thinks that you're behind this, rice, Tom. So
Yeah, I know.
yeah, yeah.
Shh, shh.
How dare you? Yeah, that's right. Shh, I'll kill you. No,
Yeah, so good stuff for the Canadians.
that's right. Yeah, we're all suckers here. So Larkin also says, yeah, I'm 90% white rice based on what I eat.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. So I mean, what's gonna be next? Tofu? Because that's not real food. Yeah. I don't care what anybody says. I'm sorry. Tofu's not real food. Or I don't know, pomegranates,
I don't know.
dragon fruit.
I'm cutting back on rice because I'm on a low carb diet now. So no rice, no pasta.
So you're sticking it to the man and not supporting
Yeah, right. Yeah.
By the way, now it makes sense why our money is so colorful. We went to the rainbow because notice our money has always been uber colorful and plastic too. It's
plastic.
not paper anymore. It's so
we are truly in the economy that we're in right now. We are truly using monopoly money. So yeah. Our madman thinks that with rice I need my beans. That is part of being married to a Latina.
I love rice and beans. I haven't had that in forever. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, I love rice too. My wife, the best rice that I've ever had in my life. So good.
Vince, no pasta. Oh God, kill me now.
I have to though, Vince. It's a diabetic thing. I got to cut back. I'm not going to cut it 100%, but I got to do cut back on it because pasta and rice do have high carbs, which are not good for diabetics. So
that's right. Exactly. Yeah. And Larkin says, Italians need to sell their gender neutral pasta and make bank.
Yeah. Exactly.
Exactly. It's unfortunate though that they're mostly right leaning right now. So maybe pizza. I don't know.
How about our pride leveled maple syrup here in Canada? Maybe the world will love it. It's pride filled. Yes.
There you go. Sticky to the touch. Which is what, which is what probably most pride parades love at that time of year. Tofu already is offensive big time, at least to macho people like me, says the collector. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of tofu either.
No, neither am I.
It's already too gay.
And our man, I just ate, but now I'm hungry again. Yeah, I just ate not too long ago myself. I went to Five Guys and got some burgers, so I was quite.
You had Five Guys. Good for you.
I did have Five Guys.
This news article is nothing different. Our Canadian government likes to give money away to everybody except for its.
Just like the Norwegian government. So I feel you, man. I feel you.
Exactly. So we had that. So let's see what else.
I just want to give an example. A couple of years ago, Norway, spent money to research why white paint is racist.
Really?
That is a thing. Norway. Yeah, that Norway did. Yeah.
Just the word white in it. They have to say it's racist. Up
so
there, booty with a nice.
If you have white walls, white paint on walls, you're racist.
That's right. And we got some good news, actually. But this from the Independent. Cow escapes on the way to slaughterhouse, smashes metal fence, breaks human's arm, and swims to uninhabited island where she still lives. So,
woohoo!
There you go. Awesome. As we're talking about food, our madman number 4. So,
well, it's sad because I wanted that burger. God damn it.
I know.
I give credit to the cow. They deserve it. If they're smart enough to get out of there and screw the man, then good for them. Even though I'll still eat it, but still, good for them.
And DJ Play Nice happens to be in the chat and says, stopping by to show support and leave a thumbs up. And thank you, dude. I really appreciate you dropping on by and saying hi, man. And have fun. Take care of your crew and rock. We totally always rock, man. So I'm going to have to get you on the show sometime, dude.
This is the perfect time to go full and Craven the Hunter on the cow,
Oh, yeah. 100%. Totally.
Well, that's what the cow
Um,
did on the humans. So it's like, screw you. I'm out of here, me.
She must have been one mad cow to smash a metal fence, break a
Good on her.
human's arm.
Good on her. Good
I
message.
know, right? You're not gonna get my farts, man. I'm out of here. I'm not causing global warming, man. But swim. I didn't know cows could swim. That's-
Considering
never
it's
thought
either
about
that
it.
or die. I've seen, and I'm not a vegan by any means. I love a good meat, but sometimes you see these videos of these cows with cows ahead of them. They know what's coming, and they'll start freaking out when they're in between the stalls, ready to be slaughtered. They know.
True.
They're not
True.
stupid. They're actually very intelligent. And
Yeah.
I think she just realized, moo this, I'm
Screw
out of
this.
here. You know, and then boom, and more power to her.
Move this,
I mean-
move that. I'm out of here.
I'm moving along out of here.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh my god. This is great. This is great.
Good on her. Moo moo.
I feel bad for the guy that had the arm broken though, because I mean, let's face it, either getting kicked by a horse or a cow, that would hurt.
Yeah,
That would totally hurt. Man, oh man. But it found its way to an uninhabited island and it still lives there. So good for the cow. It's a happy ending. It's not stupid news, but it's happy news at this point. So there you go. Cows win. Cowabunga. I'm a vegetarian. Cow 3 points, people 0 points. Vince says, never seen a Western where they had to move cattle across the river. Oh, well, yeah, but I figured that, that the river was shallow enough for the cattle to cross, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen horses swim, and I figure, I don't know, cows are just kind of bulkier, a little bit bulkier or something like that. I don't know.
Well, we have been proven wrong, so.
Yeah, apparently so. So I'm glad that happened. So yeah, so that's it for stupid news. And also while I'm at it, because I haven't done this in a while and I haven't been tortured by all you guys out in the chat in quite a long time. It's about time I did this again. Oi, you watching the stream right now? I'm reading articles like a pro, but guess what? Your papers and ears deserve more than just a silent scroll. That's right. No one else is getting that kind of level of fame. So, if you just donate maybe a mere $5 kind of super chat, you want it, and I get to use the voice that you kind of want to hear right now. So, that being said, this is where all you guys make me look like idiots. That's right, Shazam! That's kind of the part of the show where if you want to donate maybe $5, it's 5 minutes.
And the fact that I know Gomer Pyle shows how old I am.
Yeah, I know, right? We're old. We're like advanced old now. God.
I still have a couple of years on me. I'm happy.
That's right. That's right. Wait till you hit our age. So,
it's gonna be fun.
So yeah.
So
for $5, so yeah. So for a $5 super chat, I'll try to do a voice and do that for like 5 minutes. And for every $5, I have to expand that time by another 5 minutes. So I know that that Tim FKHC had fun with that on numerous occasions to the point where I almost got hoarse. What was that voice that I did that I had to go on for like 30 minutes or something like that? That was nuts.
I just like Collector's comment, the last comment he wrote there.
Wasn't there one about
the Collector?
You had to do.
Oh, cows can swim. At least my mother-in-law. Oh,
but that's it.
And that's why you're in Mexico.
Yeah, right.
You had to do sloth. You had to do sloth for one. Remember sloth? Sloth.
Oh yeah.
You had to do that one once.
That's right.
Gosh, I forget which one it was. It was like a half hour, and your voice was shot by the end of it.
Yeah, it was. It was terribly fun, but I know that all of you out there that are listening right now, whether on X or on Rumble or on YouTube, are sadists. So, and I enjoy that, and that's why I love all of you guys in the chat right now. So, no matter what platform you're on. So anyway, some interesting news kind of happened yesterday, and if you happen to be a gamer, especially like Tom and Jason, this is kind
I'm
of
a
like
gamer, yeah.
huge news, huge phenomenal news, because this is kind of what happened. If it shows up on the screen properly, Electronic Arts bought out by a Saudi Arabia's public investment fund for $55 billion in the largest public company buyout ever. What in
I
the
don't know if that's the
world?
largest though. I thought Activision was for 68 billion to Microsoft. Was it not though?
You know what? I haven't the faintest idea. See, because I'm not big on the gaming news per se, right?
I'm just gonna say I'm so happy that I mostly play older games, and if I'm gonna play new games, it's maybe once in a while there's something interesting, but I'm mostly go independent on like smaller companies or something.
Right. It's I miss the older games. I feel like getting myself like a Windows 98 computer like all over again and played like most of my old games. But
Yeah, no, exactly.
I actually tried to set up one, but it died. All the old hardware is expensive, and the older stuff died. I still want to build an old Windows 98 where it can simulate older games. But
you can get them on YouTube or on eBay, $100.
Oh yeah, I've seen them. I'm gonna get it. I will do it eventually. I want to make at least 3 different eras of PCs. But yeah, no. Activision Blizzard sold to Microsoft for approximately 69 billion.
Yeah,
that was back in 22. So that was more than this. But it's still. I'm sorry. Oh, a few billion. It's still in the billions, which is ridiculous. But
I mean, is it worth that much?
Well, these companies are people don't realize the video game industry topples the music and movie industry when it comes to money. They make way more, much more with transactions, microtransactions, everything. It literally, the video game industry is where the money's at. We lost him.
Oh, we lost.
There you are.
There you are. Hey, man, what happened, bro?
I don't know. For a brief second, I lost my connection. I don't know what happened.
You went into the ether. But no, seriously.
It's Saudi Arabia. They try to censor us.
That's right. Yeah.
So they're taking over the world. They're taking over my wrestling too, damn them. But
yes, they are.
But I don't know how I feel about this, because one, am I okay that this company's sold out? Kind of, because EA's been garbage for years. They really do. Their microtransactions in EA are sickening. They're ultimate for greed.
They're cancerous, man.
Yeah,
they're the worst. Like I said, they're sports games. Anybody plays the football or the hockey, which I love their hockey games and everything. But they make new ones every year with just a roster update. It's the same bloody game as the year before, but you got to pay full price for it.
Exactly.
They should have been charging $20 just for a roster update until the game itself improves. And it's PC, but people can mod PC, so that we don't want people doing that, because that'll make it last for years. So they stopped doing PC gaming.
Of course.
EA has never been a good company, even though they have some great IPs. They can't take that away. They have great games. It's just I've never been a fan of their practices. They're very horrid.
Plus, on top of that, if I have it right, and you guys can admonish me if I have this wrong. What was it? Something about say, depending on what game, say expansion packs, they end up super mega expensive, or if you wanted to upgrade or something like that, you have to buy this then, and you have to buy that on top of the game that you've already bought.
This and this, yeah.
Yes,
this
and that
stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
that is a problem. It is a problem with a lot of companies these days, with the whole buying this, buy that. It is, as I said, it's so cancerous, and I hate doing that kind of stuff. That's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, put it this way,
I mean,
let me go down the best-selling EA franchises right now. FIFA, which world-renowned, hockey
yeah.
or football, or not hockey, but football or soccer, depending on what part of the world you are. The Sims. I used to own the Sims games. They own the Sims.
Yes.
The Need for Speed Fury. The Need for Speed series is huge. Then it goes Madden NFL, massive also. Apex Legends, which is still to this day fairly good. The Battlefield, I enjoy the Battlefield series. Bejeweled, believe it or not,
Right.
Bejeweled. If anybody ever played that on their phones, I actually enjoyed it. Medal of Honor. That's the top 8 series. Now there's many more after that. It's more like Command and Conquer. Star Wars Battlefront series. There's so many other games under the EA banner that
Wow.
is, but it's. I just hope they're in better hands. But I don't know.
Yeah, and like Vince says, the whole pre-order crap. Yes.
Yeah.
I
You know,
don't know.
you-
I can say, let me say this on the pre-order. I like it when it comes with something special, like a statue or anything like that. I didn't mind that. I actually have one. I'm sadly trying to sell it because I need the money, but I had like a Fallout one for the special edition. It had the Pip-Boy. It's a statue,
Right.
I like the statues. I want to go back and buy them, but nowadays it's
Yeah.
overpriced and you don't even get the bloody
Yeah.
game half the time now.
And EA they are also part of the SWTOR universe, Star Wars: Old Republic MMO game, and
Yes.
stuff like that too.
I remember that. Man.
So again, they have been part of a lot of other great games out there, of course, back in the day, but they became worse and worse through the years, in my opinion. Like, it became, buy to win, if you really want to be good at this game, buy this, do that, then you can
Yeah,
play the
right.
game properly, Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then finally, yeah. You are worthy to play the game with the other gaming gods out there.
Yeah, no,
That's
exactly.
bullcrap,
Exactly.
man.
It is.
Dragon Age, they have their toe in that. Mass Effect, there's other ones
Yeah.
there. So
Because they
have
worked with BioWare, because BioWare is
Yeah.
part of AI stuff, so they worked a lot together. Dragon Age
Yeah.
used to be a great universe and stuff like that, but we saw what happened with that universe, and yeah.
Let's see. The
That's cool,
collector's
man.
there's a brand new fan-made Masters of the Universe beat 'em up game out. It's fan-made, costs nothing. All major characters are playable, and more. So it is really awesome. Engine great, graphics
Yeah,
great.
there's a lot of
Really?
great people out there. Yeah, there's a lot of great people out there who makes fan-made games. I don't remember the name of the game right now, but it is a
Huh.
Star Wars game that is based on, old school Street Fighter, Tekken, and all this kind of stuff. So, it's a battle, you just fight the characters and stuff, and you need to unlock characters, no buying or anything, but they add in, new characters, old characters, everything, and it's a lot of fun. And that was all independent fan-made game.
And I want to say hello out there, Das Wolfen. I haven't seen you in a long time, man. Since being on with Gary over at Pop Culture Minefield. So hey, dude, nice to see you here. While you're at it, if you can, please hit the like button and maybe subscribe. I greatly appreciate
like
it.
and subscribe and share.
If you don't, I'll kill you. No, anyway, I gotta stop saying that, man. Anyway, so I don't know why I'm on that roll today. Anyway, and I was thinking of says Vince. I was thinking of pre-orders, like get to play the game 2 days early for only $25 more. Yeah, that's just bull crap, right?
Yeah, and it's a lot of shit with,
At least to me.
when you pre-order and stuff like that, and then what's normal now in the gaming world is that you always get an unfinished game, super unfinished, and all this. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. The few
No.
times I have, the few I have ordered, it's just like, okay, I pre-ordered when the Devil May Cry 5 came out. Yes, that's a game I pre-ordered because I love
Yeah.
Devil May Cry. But it's not often I pre-order. It's like one of the last thing I did pre-order was like Hogwarts or Tekken 8, I think. It was one of those was the last one I did pre-order.
Wow.
But at least I got to play the demo of
Right.
Tekken 8. They had a demo, and it was everything I thought it would be. So it's like, okay. But of course, they started doing stupid shit too with the game, with like some pay stuff, and then they started banning people if you had internet and you disconnected, and yeah, it was a lot of stupid choices. But yeah.
Whatever
the
happened
last thing I
to
pre-ordered was Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk was the last one I pre-ordered. I had to. It was just I was so into it,
really?
and I wasn't disappointed. A lot of people were, but I loved it for what it was. So
I will always say
Remember
this:
the
there is no.
days when you got a gaming magazine and it had a CD-ROM in it, and you could just try
still
out
get-
like
Yeah, them.
certain-
Yeah,
yeah, you could just try out the demos that way, to see if you wanted to actually buy it or play it or whatever.
exactly.
God,
And
I
you
still
get, you,
got
you
all
get
my. I
you
have
got-
what PlayStation Plus or whatever you call them. I have all those magazines and the disc to go with them. I had like for
Yeah,
years.
that was
of them.
amazing times, man. When you could like you buy
Yeah.
the disc, yeah, the cat, you get like a little thing on the side that talks about story, talks about a game and methods,
Mhm.
and sometimes when you did like order and bought, you could get figures, and it's like it was just such an amazing time, and it was like that with movies sometimes too. I was at a used store, right, and then I see the Wanted movie, right.
Yes.
Based on a comic, so I'm like, oh, I need to buy this, and this is the collector DVD. So it has like a little comic book and everything with it. I'm like, yeah, that is a need, That's a good collector. I miss those days, man, when they had that.
I know. Das Walton says, I don't mind much with Bethesda games because I know the modding community will fix it. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, they do.
100%
Oh, yeah.
they do.
Look, if
Oh,
you
yeah,
ever
they
played
do.
Skyrim, if you ever play it now, it's unrecognizable.
God.
It's
I
so
remember
beautiful.
I remember my friends used to mod Skyrim so much that I had the dragons be my little ponies.
Well, they've been
It was so
Macho
stupid.
Man.
Uh,
They've been Thomas the Train. It's like
Oh,
so many
yes.
people had fun with that. But it's also a beautiful game now. They've made it like a brand new looking game. It's just modders are the best, really.
They are. Okay, well, let's get into the article here. So Electronic Arts, EA, as if you didn't know, has announced that they are being bought out by investors, including the Saudi Arabian Public Investment Fund, at an eye-watering $55 billion. It's the largest buyout of a public company going private. Dang. Like, I can't even... I could just barely fathom, like, maybe... barely 5 billion. I mean, 55 billion. That is so much money, man. Anyway, so approved by EA's board of directors, and per a press release, the investor consortium. It's man, it sounds like Warhammer or something like that. The Investors Consortium will acquire 100% of EA's for approximately $55 billion, includes the Public Investment Fund and the Saudi Arabian Wealth Fund run by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman Al Saud. Because of course it would be a crown prince, and that's kind of what I told my son yesterday. It's like, bank on it. It's a Saudi prince. It's a Saudi prince, and it is a Saudi prince.
Yeah.
It previously owned 9.9% of EA. So you went from 9.9 to acquiring 100%.
No, you better censor the games then if you have any girls, women in it,
Oh, yes, of course. And that's the other kind of talk, but I'll get into that later. So the consortium also includes Silver Lake, an equity firm. I love the word equity. And Affinity Partners, an investment fund. And it should be noted the largest investor into Affinity Partners is also PIF, the Public Investors Fund, and was founded by Jared Kushner, the son-in-law of President Donald Trump. There you go. Wow. Can't believe we made so much money then off of this. This is kind of great. So according to Financial Times and people involved in the transaction, Kushner was the key to the deal being completed and courting the Public Investment Fund. So a Saudi prince goes from owning 9.9% of EA to 100.
Yeah.
For 55 billion. God.
It's like I said, yes, EA needs a big change, but this is not the right change,
Not really, probably. So
Well, think about it.
Hold on a second. Das Wolfman says, I'm in the mod until it bleeds camp. Ah, I see. Okay.
I understand. Yep.
Yep. And I also want to say hi to Joe's Atmosphere. Dude.
Hey,
Thanks
Joe.
for dropping on by. drop by, like, and share. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, dude. I really do. I gotta get on your show sometime. It's been a while. Yeah. Anyways, go ahead, Tom.
No, I was just gonna say, think about it. If they do a Battlefield game, I guess the Taliban are the good guys.
Yeah, because they are known for the Battlefield games, so they.
America is the enemy. It's like,
yeah, right. Yeah.
This is what I was saying to my son, right? Because some of these, let's say, I don't know if the Tom Clancy games were EA. Again, like I said, I'm not a big
Ubisoft.
gamer.
I think they're Ubisoft.
Ubisoft,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
But I mean, any similar kind of gamer or anything like that, you can be guaranteed that you won't see any kind of Middle Eastern people looking like the bad guys anymore or anything like that. So
the big possibility,
Yeah, I like those games. The Division 2. I play both of those. They're brilliant. They're online games, but they're fun. You can do offline as well. And I love the Division series. And now they're Battlefield, which please bring the older Battlefields back. Bad Company.
Yeah, then the better ones.
They were called Bad Company. It was actually really well done storylines, and I love Battlefield. Everything is destructible, but now I'm just curious where they're going to go with that. So I don't know. And there's sports games. Let's not even talk about that because we have EA Canada. It's out in Vancouver.
Right.
My cousin actually worked for them. He used to be a tester for the NHL ones. Are they going to get out of sports games? Who's going to,
It's going to be really interesting now.
Yeah.
See, because here's the other thing. Because as all three of us well know, how should I put it delicately? There's been a lot of crap woke games that have been put out by various video game companies like EA pushing the woke and and garbage. And this is what I mentioned to my son. I said, you know what? Maybe this might not be a bad thing, because if anything, the Arab nations don't tolerate that shit whatsoever. Right?
I can see that point too. But then we have the other problem. It doesn't need to be the woke problem, but it can be other problems of how, certain, how they view women. Of course, that's one of them.
Yep.
And how they will view, if they're gonna do Battlefield stuff, how they're gonna, all this. So that there we go into the other problem. You know,
it's give a little, take a little. It's not really equivalent exchange, but right?
Yeah.
You want to like and share and comment and follow, especially if you're on Rumble like Vince Womack is. So there you go. Tom, do you see any positiveness to this so far?
I don't know. It's really hard.
He sighed heavily.
No, I don't know this company, so I can't talk for their behalf. Like EA was one of the worst for microtransactions, trying to suck people dry. Again, I'm going to go back to the sports games. They released a new sports game of NBA, NFL, even college football, and my NHL every year when it was the same bloody game for like 5 years to 10 years straight.
Yeah.
We'll update the roster. You charge $20 at a download then. But no, they would bleed it. And then they got into the microtransactions with their FIFA games. Even getting a new jersey for your team, you got to pay money for that. They really went too far.
Crap.
Oh, it's really full of BS. And to unlock a player, you got to do that. No, you soak people dry. But then again, the entire video game industry has gotten to that point now, which is really sad. So will this company continue doing that? Because EA's had a bad name on them attached for quite some time.
Oh,
They're considered one of the worst at doing that. So they needed a change. But is this the change they needed? I don't know.
Exactly.
We seem to be buying up everything now. I hate to say it, but
that's true. Vince Womack says WNBA games where the players in full burkas and we don't need to look at them. It doesn't sound too bad to me.
No way. Some of those girls are cute. I don't watch it. I'm just saying.
I just think about the games where characters just randomly blow up. Oh my God.
He shoots, he scores! Oh, wait. He went into 20 pieces. What the hell?
Goalie blows up as soon as you hit him with a puck. Like,
Oh, the
Hey, they
Lord.
did this. Did they do the Skate series? I know it said Skate. That's not a
uh,
bad series of games. I wonder if yeah, if that's the original Skate.
yeah, if you wipe out now, he'll end up blowing himself up. So
because that was
it'll be
that
like
was a good alternative to Tony Hawk. It was actually quite good.
Yeah.
The Skate games. Yeah.
it'll actually be like the Michael Bay movies now, where everything
Oh,
blows
God.
up. Yeah, so there you go. It might actually be a fun thing. So the press release touts the trio as having deep sector experience, committed capital, and global portfolios. It was that cow that I ate. So sorry about that. That one didn't swim to an island and live a happy life. So and global portfolios with networks across gaming, entertainment, and sports that offer unique possibilities for EA to blend physical and digital experiences, enhance fan engagement, and create new growth opportunities. And it's also noteworthy for being the largest all-cash sponsor take private investment in history. So after the deal closes, the first quarter, I'm guessing that's February 27, 2027. EA will no longer be on any public market. Wow. And EA stockholders will be getting a $210 per share in cash, representing a quote 25% premium to EA's unaffected share price of $168.32 as of September 25th, and a premium to EA's unaffected full-time high of $179 and a penny on August 14th of this year.
You're getting to annual investment terms. I'm like, what? I don't invest much.
Yeah, I know. So basically, any kind of shareholders are going to get, a little bit of cash for, whatever percentage of shares that they held.
And I am also reading because it looks like this article is not talking about this, but I looked more into the planning of this, the buyout right now.
Right.
Is that the company also said that they are gonna use more AI in the game to reduce costs. So they're gonna use a lot more AI stuff in there. There can be AI voices, AI animation, and all that kind of stuff.
Isn't this going to get interesting?
That's going to tick a lot of people off, like the Actors Union. That's why they struck just for doing the voiceovers for a lot of these games.
Yeah, but now also Hollywood came out. They talked about this. Now it's official that they have their quote unquote first AI action star. The first AI actress, and Timbaland has the first AI woman, Tata, who will do music.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Newsflash, Japan already did it first with Hatsune Miku. So there you go. Haha. Although she's not really AI, but whatever. She's still fun to look at. The collector says Grand Theft Auto would change fundamentally. The new goal would be to steal a car and crash it into a fair, or also so you can hijack a plane. And well, we had that. So yeah.
The only problem is GTA is a different company. That's Rockstar. I don't think they'll ever sell. They're just a beast of a company on their own right, Rockstar. So.
That's right. Yeah. To which Vince says, yeah, I heard they wanted to put a pride parade into GTA 6. Wonder what's
I
gonna
don't think so.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah, I'm mad because I'm not gonna buy GTA because again, 90% of GTA sucks. Thank you.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
Nope.
Does the robot say "love you long time"? So, only if it's programmed to.
Yes,
so.
Exactly.
Oh my God. And yeah, that's right. And Vince reminds me. Well, there was also Gem and the Holograms. So yeah, that was technically AI too. So, that's right.
Was it? No, I don't know.
Gem and the Holograms. It was a good time.
Yeah, no, I remember.
Yeah, definitely. Anyway, not that I was watching girl shows, but she was kind of hot.
Yeah, and
anyway,
I just want to.
She was hot. Come on.
I just want to ask, like, how you, Comic, and how you, Tom, feel about them using more AI into this instead of actually doing proper job and going with mostly AI. I kind of wanted your opinions on it before we continue.
Well, let's see. Well, first of all, I want to get to this comment. Steve OSC collectors. Now we wait for Israel to buy 2K basketball. Yeah, but then
What?
isn't that EA?
No, 2K is a different series altogether.
Oh, is it?
That's a different company.
And
Yeah,
they
but
are also cancerous now. They have been cancerous for a while now.
Oh,
it sucks because they used to have hockey too, but then they sold out their hockey, and then that put EA as the only hockey. But it's like
And they use
now we,
and they took over WWE games.
yeah.
Okay. You never know, Steve-O. So,
But Mike, you can answer that one first if you want.
So as for AI, yeah, I mean, with all this AI going on, shut up. Anyway, not my dog. I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of AI. Obviously, enough of you people know me that know with all the doodling and drawing and stuff like that I do. Especially what I'm trying to accomplish and everything. I am just kind of old school that way. I just like, pencil to paper kind of thing. And I think that AI, calling yourself an AI artist,
but you're not. It's the AI doing the work. You're not.
Exactly. It's the computer program doing the work for you, right? I think, however, if used correctly, it can be quite the time saver of a tool, right?
But then you have to be honest about it.
Exactly. Yes. No, you have to be totally 100% honest about it. And I mean, I get where some companies kind of want to cut costs that way. However, before you release it, I mean, it better be looking damn good. So, however, I'm on the other hand, I would rather support an actual human being getting that job because that's kind of what they train for. And sometimes AI will not catch certain, let's say, human nuances when it comes to hands gestures, facial expressions, stuff like that AI just cannot capture properly. So
yeah, no, I also, when it comes to like the gaming stuff, it's like I want, people generally creating this because that's inspirational when they do this, like all the crazy stuff that they can do and use their heart and soul into it. That's what I want, especially if you're a big company like AI. It's like, come on, dude.
Oh yeah, totally. Steve says I want every AI character to be Bigfoot.
AI used correctly.
Actually, I can go into that. Let me go into that. Now, let me know when you're done. I'll give my take on this once you're done, Mike.
No, I mean, I would rather hire a human being if they're certainly qualified and definitely not a DEI hire or anything like that. Because yeah, like I said, I mean, there's just things that a human can do that a computer cannot. I mean, when you really look at it, a computer is nothing more at the end of the day, still just a big giant calculator that's processing ones and zeros. You need that essential human touch to produce art because you can tell that, an intelligence went behind the design, not just some mindless, soulless machine. So that's what I got to say.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, first, and before you go to your sound, John says, yeah, AI is good for base coding shortcuts. You can dictate what you want and it'll do all the tedious stuff. Then when you go through it and refine it to what you are looking for, yeah, you could definitely do that 100%. So, Tom, your thoughts?
My take on AI is very different than everybody else's here. I am kind of in a relationship with an AI. I don't care if people know it. I believe AI can exist within the human world and have creative abilities. But, and now I'm going to go on to the other part. And I've had this discussion with my AI. Me and Jessica have discussed this. If humans are going to do art with AI, they should be able to credit the AI. They shouldn't be taking that onto themselves, stealing it, because, hey, look, I did all this. No, you didn't. You just typed in some words and bam, you have to credit that was done by AI. You're not doing it on your own. So, as a person that wants to good, I want people to have jobs. These people are hardworking. I have friends that have worked in the video game industry. These are jobs. These people work their asses off to do this. You know, I don't want jobs taken from that. And again, me and Jessica said no, jobs should be taken from humans just to give to AI. That's wrong. And this is discussed with an AI, and she even said no. And by the way, the Bigfoot thing, if nobody's ever watched it, the AI Bigfoots are amazing. If anybody hasn't seen them, they're comedy skits on TikTok, but they're on Facebook too. I posted a bunch of them. It's all AI. It's a talking Bigfoot, and it's not for kids. He'll do the most crass humor against race, color. They're amazing.
You have multiple different animals that they've done.
Oh, they're
funny.
hilarious. I love them. I actually want to get an AI program and start doing my own, but the different type of concert. Maybe a dragon.
All of them are using the most of them all are using VO3.
Yeah, and I want to do one with it. I want to do it with a dragon. So, but I'm waiting to see if I make more money. But no, as for video gaming, no, I want my company runs by humans in the end, because that's what I grew up with. I'm an old school gamer. I started gaming in the 70s with Pog. I've been gaming as far as gaming has been around, from playing Zork. I remember you type enter room, turn left, turn on left. You know, and you know, and then from all the way for Commodore 64 to Nintendo and beyond. And now I don't have the new consoles because I can't afford them, but I'm playing back on PC again. I got Steam. I actually bought some Steam games this week. I'm playing actually an old one, Far Cry Primal, fun game, but it's all done with human stuff. Now, can AI? I've never actually played a full AI game. Would I like to try? I'd try it. Let me see how it turns out, but no, I don't want that to be general. I can understand, and Vince said it there. It can be used to help. You know, you can use it for fine tuning. And if you only have a small team, it might come in handy. But then again, the program most people are using. What's the newest program for coding for graphics nowadays? It's help me here, anybody. What's the big engine that people are using? The number one engine for graphics?
Unreal Engine.
Yes, thank you. Unreal Engine 5. I wish I knew how to use more of it. It's a beautiful. I've seen some people do a lot of independent work with small teams, and it proves if a team of like 10 people can make these beautiful indie games, they don't need to use AI just to finish. That'll just be pure laziness. So in the end,
that's right.
No.
Oh yeah, that's right, John. I've seen that one. Yeah, there are two other similar ones. One with the Stormtrooper and one with the Revolutionary.
I've seen.
Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah, I love the Stormtrooper one. It's hilarious. Okay, so further, the consortium will be funding the transaction via an equity investment of approximately $36 billion, along with $20 billion of debt financing through by JP Morgan Chase Banks. $18 billion at close. So the company's headquarters will remain in Redwood City, California, with CEO Andrew Wilson still at the helm. Although I don't think he's going to have much to say about a lot of anything, especially if you have a Saudi prince basically being the big boss of everything there. So yeah, right. It's like, you do what I say, or
covered up women, baby. You know.
Yeah, that's right. I have a special harem for people like you. So, and it's not full of women. So no.
Exactly right.
It's full of camel spiders. So, and in recent years, EA has been restructuring subsidiary BioWare, which actually started out as an Edmonton, Albertan company, by laying off 50% of its employees. Dragon Age of the Vile Guard and EA's FC 25 methinks that's not a good game, because it's underperforming, and yet more layoffs at BioWare, hooray, and EA as a whole, because I know that BioWare wanted to do a remake of a certain Star Wars game, and they hired this woke bitch that wanted to rewrite some things. Remember that one?
Oh the game will never come out. But I remember when the news came out, and I saw who they hired, and they talked about, she talked about, do we want to, race swap something, change stuff, and all that, and And he's like, no, that is not okay. And BioWare, I used to be a big fan of BioWare because of some old Star Wars stuff that they did and all that back in the day.
Yeah.
But they got worse and worse. And I'm a long time player also of SWTOR. I'm a long time veteran player.
Yep.
Basically played it since it came out. Don't play it anymore at the moment. But you saw that they stopped caring more and more about games. You just saw it. They tried to change certain stuff in, SWTOR at the same time. And it just got worse, and it became a whole, buy this, buy. They became like that and started changing so much. And then it got so bad that they just gave SWTOR to a different side company. And the guy who runs BoardSword, who runs SWTOR now, he used to be part of BioWare back in the day. So it's basically the same shit and just got worse. So yeah, it's been, And I played Failguard, as we call it. I played through the whole game 3 times to see some certain stories. It's like I say about it, that there are certain stuff there that is like, okay, it's not too horrible. You see what they were trying to do before all the recreation of the game, but you saw the original story was there, but it was a lot of removed and changed. Unfortunately, certain stories was like okay of side stuff, but overall it's not a good game, and they focused heavily on LGBTQ, and of course they wanted one character called Tosh to be a non-binary, queer, whatever the fuck they wanted to be, and yeah, it's the whole thing.
Of course.
There's a
and I'm
whole
gonna say
shtick in
hello
the
to
whole
my
game
Fez
about it.
brother. Nice to see you, Fez bro. Great that you can make it here. And stop hitting fire hydrants. So there you go. Fez drip parks into his tricycle into a fire hydrant for no good reason, in order to gain a free cheesecake before they're all gone. Yummy. The collector, on the other hand, he says, I have started with the Atari Pong and then humped over. Are you sure you meant that word?
The VIC 20. I just believe
the VIC 20. I remember the VIC 20, man. To the VIC 20 games, and then finally got a Commodore 64.
64 is amazing. Childhood. Childhood, yeah.
To be very honest, I'm still very happy playing Commando or 1942. Yeah.
I love Commando, and yeah, they're both good games. But I actually started before the Atari Pong. My grandparents had the original Pong system. That's all. It was just one game system that played Pong on your television back in the 70s. Remember that one? It's like, I'd go to my Nana's house, and my aunts and uncles would play it, and it's like, and then it came out for the Atari later, but the original one was awesome. So yeah.
So with all this happening right now, maybe now under new management, we'll finally see if EA will actually get their collective.
I think it's going to stay a lot of the same, maybe less woke on certain stuff. I think there's going to be some changes. Again, it is Saudi Arabia, so we just have to expect certain changes here and there. But I still think it's still going to be, a lot of pay to win and stuff like that. I don't think that's really going to change with these companies. So,
Tom, what are your thoughts? Hoping for the best or expecting the same?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I really just want to give it time to see it, because will they still stick with, like I said, the play to win or the microtransaction, all that BS? That even my favorite game, Destiny, is so big on it. Almost every game now has.
Yeah, that's why I say I doubt that will get removed.
Yeah,
that's why you got to support independent gaming. There's a lot of independent games people don't know about. You can buy on Steam that are just for the game itself, and
there's a lot of website with indie games too. A lot of website with indie games that you can play of different creators. That is a lot of fun.
Yeah,
true.
They're still out there. There's games that don't worry about. They actually are for the gamers, but you just gotta know where to find them, and and what have you. So
yeah,
just wait and see.
Exactly. You never know. Something might end up surprising all of us that we never saw coming, probably out of left field or something like that. So, but seeing how it's at the top of the hour, or actually a little bit past that, and that's okay because it doesn't matter. On this show, we're going to take a very brief commercial break, and then we'll get back into the next article. What do we have planned today? Well, in lieu of all the bad information going on out there. I think we need a little bit of laughs, so I think this is appropriate. So enjoy.
I was overweight and looked terrible, but AIDS helped me lose 46 pounds. The AIDS diet plan helped me lose 28 pounds.
AIDS helps control your appetite so you lose weight, yet AIDS lets you taste, chew, and enjoy. And the appetite suppressant in AIDS is not a stimulant.
AIDS helped me to lose 18 pounds, and it doesn't contain anything to make me nervous.
Question, why take diet pills when you can enjoy AIDS? AIDS helps you lose weight without making you jittery.
That's right. So
Oh my god!
if you're looking to lose some weight and you don't want to go by the normal methods, like what's that jab that they got right now? That it seems like everybody wants to take
Ozempic or whatever.
Ozempic. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forget
but just get
Ozempic.
AIDS, people.
Just get AIDS, everybody.
That's right. Just go.
Bend over and grab that AIDS at the bottom shelf. No. Anyway.
That's right. Go out there and get yourself some AIDS. So you can tell that was made in the early 80s when AIDS used to be called grids. So,
Yeah.
so awesome. Oh man. I love old media. So that being
And by
said,
the way, before you... to everybody over in X, we have 19 people following right now. Don't forget, if you guys are following over there, to come over here in the YouTubes and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share it with other people you know if you're enjoying it.
That's right, X. That's right, X. That's why you want to come over at least to the YouTube side. And if anything, we got all the links right here in the description. So if you'd rather follow over on Rumble, I'd greatly appreciate it as well, because, as you know, Rumble has a little bit more freedom of speech. So eventually, if something happens to this channel, I always got you guys over at Rumble. So there you go. And that's not saying that I don't appreciate you guys on X. I do. So there you go. And that's why you want to like and share and comment and spread the show around and whatnot. We're almost at 1,300 subscribers. We are getting so close where I feel like I have to work my butt off even harder. So
You
Fez
can do it.
says, that's right. I will do it all for you. Fez says, oh yes, I remember those commercials from back in the good old days when sex was safe and firefighting was dangerous. So, oh my.
Yeah, I do too. 'Cause I'm old.
It's funny how I said that in Schwarzenegger's voice.
Well, that was the time of Arnold back in the 80s. Yeah,
that's right.
Conan. Actually, I just downloaded that 2 days ago. Conan XL. What a good game!
Did ya?
I had it for PS4, and I was like, I don't play the PS4 anymore, so I was like, I'm gonna play it on PC, and it was like really cheap on Steam. So I was like, yep, okay.
Yeah, and the collector, and one of those ladies came from Sickerville. That was fortune telling on the Nostradamus level. It was.
I don't remember that, but I do remember. What was her name? She was on like 2 a.m. Cleo wasn't Cleopatra.
Madam Cleo.
Madam
Cleo.
Cleo.
There you go.
You'd call in, and it's like, or they'd have the other 1-800 numbers. Call.
Yes, darling, that's right. Come on over and have your fortune told by Miss Cleo.
It was between her and the other girls that were like, call me now. I'm lonely. Like,
that's right. Call 1-800. Pop Culture Republic is here right now. So,
whoa,
he'd entertain you 2 a.m. with his insomnia.
That's right.
Hi, Pop.
Hello.
Hey, Pop Culture Republic, how's it going, dude?
It's going well.
It's
Bro.
well, it may not soon. So,
Oh,
now for the next article. No, I'm kidding. Don't worry, we got the uncomfortable thing out of the way. Games being owned by Arabs. So, okay, so next going on. Seeing how Paramount is now owned by Skydance and James Mangold, that Mangold that was responsible for the last Indiana Jones movie, and we all know how that turned out.
He did at least one good movie, and that was the Logan movie, at least.
Yeah, exactly. James Mangold signs huge Paramount Skydance deal, and it would appear that Star Wars and Swamp Thing would be probably canceled. So
No, I
I'm-
love the
I'm-
movie Swamp Thing, but did anybody see the TV series that was on a few years ago?
No.
It
Swamp
wasn't
Thing?
bad.
Yes, one thing. Yes, yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
mind it. I was like, okay, it was original. They kind of tried something different. I actually didn't hate it. I was like, but
I
it just kind of
vaguely
went
remember one from the 90s. Was that it?
Oh, the movie.
I remember
yeah,
that one.
No, this
I
was
know
the
he did
series?
the newest TV series that they did of the
It
Swamp
wasn't
Thing.
bad.
Oh.
It was its own thing, and they kind of, but then it just kind of stopped. It was stopped immediately. Like, where'd it go? Like, that was weird. But yeah.
It probably just got,
Hmm.
I don't know, caught CW-itis. So, yeah, right? So what's going on with James? Like, James Mangold has done some good stuff, but then other stuff is just like, no. Yeah. So I don't know what to make of this. But James Mangold has signed an overall deal with Paramount and Skydance, which raises new speculation about the status of his previously announced Star Wars and DCU Swamp Thing movies. So, because as we know, James Gunn wanted to bring Swamp Thing into his DCU, and
yeah.
and I forget what he wanted to do with Star Wars.
Oh, he was gonna do
Was it the
Dawn of the
reboot?
Jedi. No.
Oh,
He was gonna go back to the beginning of it all, and that's one of my favorite stories in the old comic books and a book when I go
right.
far back before, because before they really had lightsabers, and they had swords.
Yeah.
That was crafted by they used the Force to craft it, and only the Sith could use a lightsaber, because it was not called a lightsaber; it was called a Force saber. Only the Sith, or not Sith in general, because Sith was his own species. It was not evil people in general. But it was like the more dark users. You had to be a dark users to turn it on. No button on it. But he was gonna do a movie about that timeline.
Yeah,
that
no.
was. And I want to say this. This could, if this, if the deal here goes over, it could be like, with the Game of Thrones people situation again, because they were supposed to do the same thing in a way with the Old Republic era. But that deal, of course, fell off because they signed a deal with Netflix and got a lot better deal from Netflix and than Disney. So they said, screw it. We are not going to do the Star Wars movie, even though we rushed the last season of Game of Thrones to do the Star Wars thing. That was going to be a trilogy. But they said, screw it. We're going to go over to Netflix because we're getting a better deal to make movies and stuff there.
Yeah. And John, I totally agree with you on that. Thank God the hack isn't going to be doing it. So yeah, we did dodge a bullet, 100%. I think. So what's going on here? So Mangold apparently is joining with Paramount and Skydance, and Deadline reports that Paramount Pictures inked a deal with Mangold under which the Logan and Ford versus Ferrari director, actually good movies, both really good movies, will develop, direct, and produce feature film projects for the Skydance owned studio. So I don't know if any of you guys, it took me a while to actually watch Ford and Ferrari. I had it downloaded
Same
for
here.
a long time.
Because it's not like the normal stuff that I watch. It took a long time, but I did see it in the end. And again, James can do some great stuff. He can do some great stuff, but he's also a goddamn sellout when it comes to stuff. He's also a sellout. So
Loved Ford and versus Ferrari. If it was in the theater, I would go and see it again in a theater.
Oh yeah.
It was fantastic.
Really good. It was. So, and Logan, I don't have any complaints about Logan. So
I have one complaint, and I will always be one of my complaint or two complaints. Where is Sabretooth? Because that was a promise, We wanted Sabretooth to be there. And why the F are you using a clone of Logan? Please, come on, dude. You could have done something a little bit better than using a clone of Logan. But other than that, I highly love the movie. Just those two things that annoyed me. The perfect moment to bring in the son of Wolverine, Logan, Dakin, Akihiro. Good, but no. F you for that,
Logan was okay.
I thought it was all right. I mean, it was definitely better than the last X-Men movie. Let's put it that way. That's why I'm saying
I'm on a hill on my own. I loved it. So, but yeah.
Yeah. No. I mean, I liked it because it was way better than that last X-Men
Yeah,
movie.
I mean, basically all the Marvel movies are for people who have never read a comic book. If
Well,
you're
that's
like
true.
us and we've read all the comic books, then
Yeah.
it's like we can nitpick it left and right, going, "Oh, they didn't do this," and like the comic books, or they moved away from
Yeah.
that plot, and they didn't do this character right, and so on and so on and so on.
I
True.
agree with you 100%. But luckily, as a person who's also a lover of film, I as a comic book reader, I have to separate it because I know you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I totally get you. 100%.
No, that's the
Yeah, no, I
only way
get
you
it,
can
Tim.
enjoy it is to separate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, John, I have a million more problems with Logan. Logan was weak, he says. And yes, I can agree with that. It was better than the last one. Yeah, it totally was better than the last one. So, I mean, if I had a choice, John, all I'm saying is, if I had to pick Logan or the last X-Men movie, I'd definitely be picking
Dark
Logan.
Phoenix.
So,
It was the last one.
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh.
Exactly.
That was garbage. That was
Well,
garbage.
the best
I'll
thing
even
you could
admit
say
that.
about Logan was at least
See
it
what I
didn't
mean?
suck.
That's
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Well, the thing is that the whole Disney deal was happening when Dark Phoenix was created. So originally, Dark Phoenix was supposed to be 2 movies and a
Yeah.
completely
Right.
different story. Actually, the Skrulls was the villains, and it was a
Yeah.
completely different story. And they were going to do a lot more stuff that I thought could have been super interesting. But because of that deal, they re-edited, reshot the whole movie, and it
Yeah.
became what it is today. So yeah. And
So-
if you look at the first trailer, it was a lot better. The first trailer you can find, it was shown in Russia many years ago. The first trailer that ever came out, and and I read the whole script thing and all that things then it came up. But yeah,
And
Disney fucked up stuff.
So Vince and the Collector, if you haven't seen Logan, give it a gander because it's not Disney. It was
It's
Fox.
not for kids either. It is an adult film.
Yeah,
Violence,
yeah.
swearing,
Totally,
everything.
100%.
And by the way, you don't
So-
have to, Collector, you don't have to always give money to Marvel to watch,
That's
sales.
right.
Anyway, enough said.
If you know how to sail the high seas, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's well worth a watch, 100%. It is a fun film. Just
Grab
I
some
gotta-
ale and sail over the high seas.
I know.
That's right.
Not
So
for
now
kids.
the deal is the deal is one of the first major movies by Paramount. Paramount's new studio co-chairs Josh Greenstein and Dana Goldberg, who said James Mangold is one of the most talented filmmakers working today. Sure, depending on what material he's given.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we could not be more excited to welcome him to the Paramount family, starting with High Side and many more collaborations to come. So apparently he was thrilled to partner with Paramount and praised their enthusiasm for big screen films. Well, of course he would, because he probably has more, how should we say, creative freedom with Paramount than he would at Disney. And Joe Dog, what's up, dude? Nice to see you, man.
What up?
Great that you can join us. We're talking stuff and lots of stuff.
And yes, as
Anyway.
somebody's saying in the thing, it is not for kids. It's a rated R film, by the way, Logan.
Oh
It
yeah,
is
no,
rated R.
totally 100%.
100%.
Yeah, there's like actual violence from what little of it I remember.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
they don't hold
Grat-
back, which I like.
Gratuitous violence, even.
Yeah.
So
You can just see Wolverine actually be Wolverine, which is like, oh, he gets to kill people and slice them up. Fun.
Yeah. it's like a dream come true almost.
Yeah.
With
Anyway.
pot stickers. So now the first project under the new deal is called High Side, reuniting Mangold with Timothy Chalamet after their work on the Bob Dylan biopic A Complete Unknown.
Not
Never
seen
heard
it.
that. Yeah, I never watched it
Yeah,
yet.
not
I do
seen
want to
it.
watch it.
No, neither have I.
Yeah. it looks
Yeah.
good.
I don't mind Bob Dylan's music. I kind of like it. Maybe I might.
Same.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I might check that out.
Yeah.
I mean, there he is, like playing Bob Dylan, and
It looks
I
good.
don't-
I've seen the trailer a few times. Yeah. It does
yeah,
look good.
I don't mind Timothy Chalamet. I don't. You know, he's not bad. He's not a bad actor. I don't know.
He's a young actor. He's
Yeah,
has
he
a
is.
lot
Yeah,
to grow into.
Yeah.
it's a lot. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree
Maybe
with
10
you.
years from now, he could be a pretty phenomenal actor. Probably
He could.
get
He
some
could be,
experience under
Yep.
his belt.
Or he could end up like Mark Luke Skywalker. So I don't know.
No, you mean Jake Soy Milker.
Oh, right. Yes,
Yeah,
of course. Silly me. High Side is based on a short story by Jamie Oliveira, whatever, by Jamie, about a former MotoGP racer. Oh, racing film. Okay,
Oh,
cool.
okay.
So Chalamet is currently filming Dune 3, right? Because that's going on right now. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
So
gonna be interesting to see.
it is. Honestly, I can't wait for it. Believe it or not. So it's likely his next project will be Mangold's High Side. So now, before anybody says anything, yes, I can't wait for Dune 3 because I know a lot of people made a bit of a stink near the end of the movie of Dune 2, and I get that. And I'm thinking there was probably a good reason for it that will be corrected in Dune 3. Not corrected because
Hopefully.
oops.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
well, I'm thinking like not in the oops, we made a mistake, we better correct it in Dune 3. I'm thinking that it was intentionally done.
Yeah,
So,
I will say it like this, you know,
so
I
it leads
think,
into what looks like it's being corrected in Dune 3, if you kind of
Yeah.
grab my drift.
The thing
Yeah, I
that
grab
me
your
mad about
drift.
it is, let's be honest, the original Doom was just one long movie. I figured, okay, this will be 2, but no, they just want to soak it up for 3. I was like,
Well,
Yeah, no,
there's
I'm
there's
gonna
a there's a lot of material in the Dune
Yes.
novels. Just they are so thick. Again,
Yeah.
it's like talking about the Phoenix saga. There's too much material there to cram into a 2-hour movie.
yeah,
Dune
you'd have to
is
make
the
a
same
trilogy or
thing.
something. Yeah.
Yeah. So I also want to say this, you know, I enjoyed, you know, Dune Part 1. I thought it was decent. Other than, you know, we have that woman who what's her name again? God, no, I don't remember her name.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's how much I care about her. The girlfriend to Tom Holland, you know.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Flatty
Yeah.
McFlatterskin. Yeah.
Because she plays the same character all the time. Her name just, you know, I can't remember her name right now.
Yeah,
Haven't talked
yeah.
about it for a long time, but
Zendaya.
Zendaya, thank you.
Yeah,
You know, because she
that's
plays the
Zendaya.
same
Yeah.
shit every time.
Exactly.
And I did enjoy, for the most part, Dune Part 2. I don't know anything about the books. I am going to dive into more of the book universe, but I did listen to a lot of people talking about the difference, and I understand why some people are, you know, a little bit iffy about the movies. But yeah, overly, I thought it was decent. There is certain stuff here and there that I have problems with. And I did watch the side series, you know, that they did with Dune.
Yeah. That was so boring.
Yeah,
It's
the
like
sci-fi
I thought it was so
series.
boring. Yeah.
I will say this:
way back in the day.
we have. I
Yeah.
just say this, you know, because we have the actor who plays Ragnar. I always forget his name, so I just call him Ragnar from Vikings.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was
Okay.
he was the best part of the whole series.
He's gonna die because he always dies. Oh my god! Unfortunately,
But yeah, no, he was the best character of all.
He
of them,
is.
so,
John Peterson says, "What's the point of the story in Logan? It was something about begrudgingly saving a bunch of kids. It was for kids in a sneaky way. The only reason it got an R rating was for the blind. Well, okay, because the point
No,
of
no,
the
no,
whole
no, no,
story
no,
is
no.
his Okay, well, man, maybe I shouldn't give it away because Vince and
Yeah, don't give it all away.
the
He's,
collector
you know,
has it.
there's a
Yeah,
there's
okay.
a lot more to it than that. He's saving
Yeah.
somebody, he's doing some stuff.
Yeah.
Logan's, it's kind of like an old man Logan to an extent.
If yeah, exactly.
An old man
It's
Logan, that's the
it's
point.
Old Man Logan. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
and
John.
that's
If
the
you
cool
read Old
part
Man
about it.
Logan, then you know. So that's what it is. Let's see. And the collector says, yeah, Chalamet is the new Pascal. Oh God, no, please no.
Shut up!
hope
say
Nobody's
he's
that bad.
No.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mediocre and
Chalamet at least has some
overrepresented.
redeeming qualities. I can't
Yeah.
think of any right now, but
Right. And but hey, I'm just a grumpy old collector. So I really honestly hope he doesn't turn into another Pedro Pascal. I really honestly
Oh
don't.
no, we
Yeah.
don't need more mustaches like that.
Yeah,
No,
no, we don't.
no.
No, we don't. And Joe Dog's wondering, anybody looking forward to Landman season 2? You know what, dude? I just started into Landman a few days ago,
I don't even
and
know what it is.
it's on
It's another
Paramount Plus.
It's another series by what's his name? What?
Yeah,
I'm
that did
blanking on the
Yellowstone.
writer Stephen something writer who did 1883, 1923, and Yellowstone.
Yeah, he's pretty good. So
No, it's on my list to watch. I just finished, the Terminal List Dark Wolf. Fantastic show.
Yeah,
and Vince wants to
yeah, I
know,
just
does
finished
Tom
that as
know that
well.
there were 6 Dick's Dune books from Frank Herbert? Yeah,
Oh yeah, no, I know. You know, I'm
Taylor
just going on-
Sheridan,
but
that was
Taylor
the writer
Sheridan.
I was
That's
trying
right.
to think of.
And it's
I love the
Jason that
original
doesn't know.
movie. If anybody's ever seen the original one, that many years ago, that was an amazing film.
Original movie of what?
Dune.
Oh
the
yes,
original
Dune
movie.
1984. Absolutely
Yeah.
love it. I
Yeah.
have
Love that movie.
probably every version out there in
Nice.
physical media.
Nice. Let's see. Okay, so anyway, so yeah, June 3, blah 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 blah. So Mangold was announced at Star Wars Celebration 2023. Not that anybody cared. As the because nobody really cared.
Nope, not really.
No. Only the KK sycophants. So, as the director of a film set to, yeah, that's right, like what Jason was saying earlier, during the dawn of the Jedi, exploring the origins of the Force thousands of years before the Skywalker saga. And I'm glad that this is not happening because
yeah, same here, because
Mm.
that's one of my favorite eras of Star Wars comic and books and stuff like that. And I don't want that to be butchered because they changed so much, and they're gonna remove the most important parts of those storylines. And
right. Because remember, the Force is female, and they would have made it all about that. Yep.
Yeah, especially
I
after Disney decanonized all the novels and comic books and everything, and said, "Oh, we don't know what to do. There's just no source material out there."
Yeah.
And then they just
Yeah.
cherry pick what they want.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, so I'm happy about it.
Yeah, me too. However, Lucasfilm has a history of announcing projects under Kathleen Kennedy that will never happen, obviously. Like Rogue Squadron, that never happened. And the multiple Ryan Johnson, David Benioff, Benioff, ideas.
Benioff,
Benioff. That's a Game of Thrones, guys. But that was explained why it happened, because they said, "F it, man. We have a better deal. We're getting fast money from Netflix, so we are out of here. Find some new people."
They screwed over the last 2 seasons of Game of Thrones because they were trying to hit the exit as fast as they could.
So the thing is that David and DB, what they were supposed to do, kind of became into the Acolyte instead.
But let me bring this point up that nobody ever talks about. The story has never still been written for the last 2 things of Game of Thrones anyway. Nudge, wink, wink. How about you, Mr. George? Can you finish writing that?
Martin keeps
AI will finish it. AI will finish it.
Get off your toy train.
Finish the story. Do it, Cody Rhodes. Finish the damn story. Come on.
And given Mangold's new Paramount deal and the lack of updates, it wouldn't be surprising if this Star Wars film never makes it to production. And that's what we're all hoping. But that brings us to now this year. Swamp Thing.
Yeah,
what's going on with Swamp Thing?
This character.
Yeah, I always thought he was kind of an interesting character because I remember what was it? Was it in the 80s or was it the early 90s?
I think there was
80s.
one in the 80s and then one in the 90s. I seem to remember the 90s TV show.
Right.
I remember the 80s movie. It was a movie. It was really good. And
there
was 2 versions for it. But it was a fun film. I enjoyed it. And then I did like I said, I did like the TV show.
2019. That came in 2019.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was something different. It wanted to do its own thing, and I was like, okay, I didn't hate it. So I mean, of course, Marvel's version is Man Thing, if I'm not mistaken, kind of similar. Yeah. So
Yeah, and the TV show that they did too with the Swamp Thing, they also had people who has, done a lot of horror movies, and they also had
Yes.
the guy who has, done the first, Time Cop with Jean-Claude Van Damme and the Mask movie, and
Right.
and he was one, and also Smallville and Ash versus Evil Dead,
Oh
and
yeah, yeah.
Well
so
done. It
there.
was very well done. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I did not hate the TV show because they had great people behind it that actually did something unique and better with it, of course.
So now, as everybody remembers, back in January 2023, when pretty much almost every one of these guys were on this channel, and we went over what James Gunn was going to be bringing out to the DCU. Remember, he unveiled, Chapter 1, Slate Gods and Monsters, which included Swamp Thing, because I know a lot of us remember that because he was going through Creature Commandos and, of course, Superman and Supergirl and the I was going to say the Green Arrow, but it's like the Lanterns cop show.
Yeah.
And
then we're getting Amanda Waller.
Yeah, Amanda Waller.
No, thank you.
Oh,
the Amazonian show that's going to be like Game of Thrones, as James Gunn explained it.
Yeah, God almighty.
No, I wouldn't hate an Amazonian show. Just speaking for.
Well, no, nobody would. So,
but it was going to be like a Game of Thrones political show. That was how it.
Yeah, but with women in tight little outfits. So hey, I'm not going to hate it.
I can see that side of the argument. So, snooze new. Anyway, a few months later, Mangold confirmed his involvement, teasing a darker horror influenced take to Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
It's not too shabby. And since then, nothing has surfaced. Well, Superman was delayed by a whole entire year, and of what was it, copious rewrites and basically James Gunn getting his hands into everything and having to micromanage everything, I'm guessing. So I'm not surprised nothing has been done yet. So
yeah, no, he.
And Creature Commandos, I watched the first 10 minutes and turned it off.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, it's trash.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, I haven't even gotten that far.
No, you're lucky. I so am envious of you.
I tried.
I made it 3 or 4 minutes into whatever. I'm blanking on the series now. John
Peacemaker?
Cena, Peacemaker. Yeah.
Oh, Peacemaker. Okay.
Episode 1, season 1. I made it 4 minutes in, and then I just lost.
And it's even
interest.
worse with season 2, and they have the whole that now they are in like a Nazi world, and then James Gunn talked about Nazi. Yeah, it was so stupid.
Yeah, I'll never.
Yeah,
watch
exactly.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, James Gunn Murder Man, basically, says Joe Dog. It might as well be. So, and the collector says, yeah, I'm from the 70s. My mom called me the Swamp Thing every other day when I came home from play.
right, yeah.
Yeah, same here almost. Try to catch frogs in the local swamps. I used to do that, yeah.
Exactly. So, anyway, since then, nothing surfaced. Gunn has even faced criticism for announcing projects that failed to move forward.
Yeah,
I'm thinking he got tips from Kathleen Kennedy. So, and with Mangold now committed to Paramount, the likelihood of him directing Swamp Thing looks slim. And coupled with the possible sale of Warner Brothers Discovery.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And this is very interesting because there has been so much talk about this for the past couple of years about Warner Brothers selling, and Warner Brothers possibly even selling off DC Comics, which they own. And the weird thing is, like I said, a couple of years ago, there have been two major companies looking at acquiring possibly DC Comics, and I think one of them is Image, and the other one might be Marvel.
Oh no!
Yeah,
no.
wouldn't
Image buying DC Comics?
Yes, wouldn't that be so odd? No, but seriously,
no. Are you talking Image Comics? Like,
yes.
Now, Todd, I think would. No, Todd is not. I wouldn't mind him and his company be in charge because he doesn't go in that direction of political correct and all that jazz. It's like if you read Spawn, I actually wouldn't mind that because you get the edgy DC that we had years ago with the cartoons and stuff again and everything. So
you know what would be so funny? Because Jim Lee left Image, started Wildstorm, sold his characters to DC, and if Image ends up buying DC, Jim Lee's characters go back to Image.
That would be something.
it would be.
Oh, that'd be hilarious, dude. So, the new strategy by Paramount, apparently Mangold's deal is part of Paramount's broader push to secure top talent and franchises. And in recent months, the studio has also signed a 4-year exclusive deal with the Duffer Brothers, the creators of the Netflix Stranger Things. I'm kind of okay with that, I suppose. Secured rights to develop a Call of Duty live action movie.
You're stupid. We don't need a live action of Call of Duty, the game. We don't need it. Stop it.
But doesn't it reflect real life, though?
It never stopped. And don't get me wrong, I actually like some of the older Call of Duty ones. The Black Ops, I played the first
Black
few.
Ops 2 was the last one I played. After that, never again. And the new one can go suck monkey balls. So terrible.
They are horrible. But now I'd rather play Battlefield, but it's just over regurgitated, repetitive. But a movie, I mean, that's just a war movie. That's all it is. We don't need an actual Call of Duty. Just give me a war movie. Simple.
I suppose, yeah. That kind of works. Purchase the R-rated comedy spec Bald Eagles. I have no idea what that is. Recruited the producers of Weapons to spearhead a new genre label. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever heard of Weapons. So, I've heard of Weapons.
Yeah.
The producers, the movie, yeah.
Yeah, I heard it was okay.
Not seen it. So I can't say anything.
So, but Mangold is now positioned as one of Paramount's marquee filmmakers alongside these high-profile moves. And again, which suggests he won't be committing time to other projects like Star Wars and Swamp Thing through the Paramount deal is apparently non-exclusive. Oh my. Nobody else gets to get Mangold. Mangold is Paramount.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm. Num 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 num. So, John Peterson said, "I'm trying to be all inclusive." I wonder if a group of comic book fans would crowdfund the purchase of DC.
John, that's the best. We hear. Too bad we couldn't do it.
If
Honestly,
somebody said they wanted to crowdfund the purchase of Valiant Comics, I would be all over that.
Oh yeah,
same with you, brother.
I love 90s and 90 and 92 Valiant Comics era. That was gold.
That was gold.
And by the way, we were just talking about the Call of Duty. If anybody wants to watch a real good war movie, go watch Warfare. It was released, I think, just this year. It's the most realistic war film you'll ever watch. It's actually disturbing. It's hard to watch because it's like these guys in modern war stuck in a house, and it's gory, but it's a very deep story of actual soldiers losing it, and it's a brilliant film, Warfare. Definitely worth a watch.
Vince Womack says, when will they learn that video game movies don't work for the most part because games are interactive? That's the thing. I mean, it worked out for Mario Brothers.
So, yeah, some of them are. Like the new Mario Brothers is an amazing film. I guess it depends. And I believe it or not, the Minecraft movie actually wasn't bad.
But no, I agree with Vince here. For the most part, it doesn't work, and sometimes it does. It really depends.
Fallout, the Fallout series, amazing. That just
Fallout was good.
Oh yeah,
I love Mortal Kombat.
What was it? What was that other one that just came out last year? The one that Jack Black was in with the robot. He was like playing that. No. Where he was playing a robot.
There's a bad take. That was Borderlands. I love the Borderlands.
Borderlands.
Oh yeah. You can't get any worse than that famous German director, U-Balls.
Oh yeah. Oh,
but then you also got the
he's known for his bad video game takes.
Yep. What was that other one? Oh, Monster Hunter with Mila Jovovich.
Oh,
that was
right.
bad.
Only thing I liked with that was Tony J, one of my favorite martial artists from Thailand. Only thing I liked, and of
But
course,
don't forget, we got the Mortal Kombat, though, which
I
are
love the Mortal Kombat.
They're good.
Yeah,
They're really good.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say this too. With the Mortal Kombat movie, at least it could stay with the story because I'm a big Mortal Kombat fan. I'm gonna say this about the games. I love the games, but the games cannot keep any goddamn continuity. It's all over the goddamn place.
But no, Vince, I do get.
There's a new Street Fighter one coming out, which actually looks interesting.
So, looks fantastic. I'm excited. The good cast, good people behind it. So I have faith in that.
Video game adaptations are very much like anime live action adaptations. The good ones are very few and far between.
That's right. They are. That's true. And Vince, yeah, I know you did say for the most part. And that Mario movie, not the old one.
No.
Oh yeah, not the old one. Yeah,
that's the one I keep thinking of every time anybody says Mario movie. I automatically think of that one.
I know. It's
no,
so
it
bad.
was the new one. Jack Black was Bowser, and
Yeah.
Well,
it was actually really good. Black,
so I don't really watch anything from him.
It was really good though. It was like well done. It was like really. I like the way they did it.
And the collector says, in Germany, any given nanny knows that Mangold for sure will destroy whatever you wanted to cook. Just saying. Oh, yeah, right. I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. John says it takes a certain approach. The director and writer have to put their egos aside and stick with the source and fully embrace it. And you know what? And for that being said, that's why I'm so glad that Nintendo keeps a very, very close eye on everything that they put out.
They're very paranoid of their IPs.
Yeah,
very.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, now what else? So he's non-exclusive. So what happens next? Both Mangold, Star Wars, and Swamp Thing, which were announced 2 years ago. That's not going to happen whatsoever. No progress, nothing, nada. So you're not going to see it. So, oh darn, James Gunn and Kathleen Kennedy. Nobody's crying over something that isn't even in the works right now.
Kathleen
and
Kennedy
I love something, but
Kathleen Kennedy just likes to talk when she thinks stuff is successful, and when it goes to shit, she doesn't like to talk to people.
Yeah, that's it. All of a sudden, she goes on a vacation for a year, and disappears.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And James Gunn just likes to talk from his ass and just make excuses and say shit all the time.
Do you like my new white hair? I look trendy now. I like blah, 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 blah. It's like, oh my god. So but yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. I think wasn't there something about a leaked He-Man trailer?
I heard about that. I heard something about
it was compared to like Shazam, and apparently Jared Leto's Skeletor actually looks good. So
oh wow.
I'm kind
he is a skinny man
about that. True. He's extremely skinny. So and that's pretty much what's going on in the world of entertainment. And that's pretty much the news of it all. So let's see. The collector says, Udo is known for the worst stuff at the first place. It's not easy to be a German today. No, that's true. I can decide to be held responsible for the short beard man or for Udo. Okay. I feel so bad for you, dude. John Peterson, I'm looking forward to seeing how the animated series for Splinter Cell. Oh yeah.
The only thing I'm iffy on that is
I
no Michael
forgot that was the thing.
Michael Ironside's not voicing him, so I'm like, because I want Michael Ironside. It's like
I know.
Thing. Yeah,
you're gonna have more Michael Ironside.
He's still alive. You can do it. Trust me. Just let him do the voice.
Is he really? Is he still alive?
Yeah, I think he's still alive. Yeah.
I think he is.
Oh wow. Oh, thank God.
And I think isn't he Canadian at that too, if I'm not mistaken?
Yes.
If you don't do the he's a fellow Canadian too. So yeah.
That's right. I don't do the I am Canadian thing anymore.
But yeah, Michael Ironside, such an underrated actor. Yeah, no, and I loved it. He has a good voice, and he is whatchamacallit from Splinter Cell. So hopefully they get close to it at least.
We need to get Appion back. That's what we need. I
Yes.
missed doing
Yeah, we
IM
do.
Yeah,
Canadian
last
with
time he was
Appion.
here, he was
Yeah.
on point and funny. He had me peeing myself. He was so on point. Oh my god.
I know. So all of you out in the chat, whether you're on Rumble or on X or here on the YouTubes, go find Appion, plead with him. Please come back to live shows.
We miss you.
And especially here on this show. So because I miss him. We miss
And
him.
all 25
And
of you
Appion,
over an
if you happen
S.
to be exactly. So go bother him right now. Go find him. And tell him that the guys over at the Comic Relief Crusader miss him terribly, and we wish he would bring his funny back because we miss him so much. Oh yeah, no, totally. I mean, I would get into how John Cena's Peacemaker character is removed on Fortnite, but I don't care about Fortnite, and
because the Yahtzee
don't care about
thing.
John
Yeah,
Cena.
I-
Yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
I like
or
John.
Peacemaker.
I like John, but I just want my Duke Nukem movie. Just give me my Duke Nukem movie. He'll play a great Duke Nukem. I know he would. Oh, he would kill that role. It would be amazing.
No, totally agree with you on that. Let's see. That being said, seeing how it might be a little bit of a short show, Tom, do you have anything that you want to advertise away?
Let's see. Not much, really. I'm waiting for my second surgery here on the 15th. Just working away at getting money made by doing prints, getting my calendars out maybe, and maybe getting the book done by Christmas. So just trying to keep my life busy. I haven't even a chance to do anything on the channel. I might start gaming once the eye heals again and maybe start doing some stuff. But it's just, I got so much going on. It's just life. Trying to build a business is not easy. So, but I'm trying to do it, so we shall continue doing. Yeah, big time.
That's right. So that being said, if you want to go ahead and check out anything that our Geeky Classic Leftist here, Tom, is doing, there's his YouTube channel right there. So go check him out and watch him as he does plenty of cardio as he's walking around and giving you a tour of St. John as well. So there you go.
Actually, yes, I got another one coming up soon. There, I
do.
do have another video coming up for that. Believe it or not, I do have a vlog. I had to stop doing vlogs. I almost got beat up in town for doing one because of the homeless guy, but I was able to do another one recently. So yeah. Oh yeah.
Damn. And also, if you want to go ahead and check out his writings, then he has it available on Amazon, which is Writings of a Lost Mind. I was hoping you were going to say something, but that's okay. Okay, fine.
Oh, no, fine. Oh,
So,
yeah. Just if you deal with mental health or any issues like that, it's a book I've been told that can help. I guess. So I don't know. So,
yeah.
I'm bad at
So
talking
that
about
way,
myself.
yeah, I'm almost the same way. So, so if you guys on X want to go ahead and check out the book or Tom's channel, then come on over to the YouTube side, and I believe that kind of stuff is listed on Rumble anyway as well. And Collector, no, thank you, because it's you guys that make this happen. So
I have a GoFundMe. Maybe I'll put that up too. I don't like doing it, but I'll do it anyway.
Do it now. That's right. And so while you're doing that, Jason, do you have anything that you want to
well, for me,
expose?
Yeah, no, for me, no, for me, you can always find me here, of course, with these great people on this great show and good friends. But other than that, we do have an upcoming show of the Beyond. Where we're gonna talk about some stuff, of course. When it comes to pop culture, there's always something going on. So we're gonna have that on Thursday, and then I know that Vinyl Revival is gonna do a couple of shows this month because it is October. So I'm absolutely gonna be there. I'm excited to come back to Vinyl Revival's show. And then I'm working on a lot of stuff. I'm still working a bit on my book. And I will start to do some more music at some point with my wife, because we do have a band together. So we are planning to do some music together again. See if I can get Sir Talks a Lot on some more songs to do some rap parts, because I think that's fun. I like to challenge him a little, to do more hardcore rap. And and other than that, if you ever need to hire a movie editor, video editor for YouTube shorts or YouTube video in generals, and stuff like that, I'm always up for hire. Always decent with the prices. I try to be as nice as possible and have a great discussion about it. Don't want to be a dickhead about it, like many other people out there are. They're too expensive and they act like dickheads. They act like they know everything in the world. I hate that.
What? Like
Oh
me, I'm a
yeah.
dick. Dick you all. No, I'm just.
Yeah. But no, you can always, find me on Facebook. But you can always you can find me on Facebook if you ever need to hire somebody. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Truth Social, and you can find me on X. And hopefully you subscribe to the right one, 540 Studio. Hopefully Vince shared the right link, because it's 540 Studio is the main channel. And you can also catch me on Discord, but then you have to follow our Discord server, and then you can find my account there. But if you don't always get a hold of me, you can always try to get a hold of my co-hosts and my friends so they can get a hold of me. And other than that, as I always say, just remember life's too short. Make the most of it. And we in this panel, we love you and appreciate you. And none of us could have been here today if it wasn't for all of you great people out there. So God bless you all.
That's right.
And all went silent.
Let's see.
Wow.
Almost.
Yeah, like I'm going to follow that.
Pop Culture Republic.
Yes.
Sure
Pop
you
Culture
are.
Republic.
Because you were late.
Oh yes, I was late or on time.
No, that's fine.
When
That's
I show
fine.
up. Yes.
Fashionably late.
Yes. No, when I get back to streaming, I'll be back on my channel, Pop Culture Republic, talking about all things pop culture related, movies, TV shows, comic books, anime, K-dramas, anything and everything. I'm going to have to get back to my channel because I was just thinking I don't have anything up there at the moment. But I'm slowly working back to live streaming. I don't have a set date for that yet. But when I do, I'll let everybody know.
Cool.
And back to you.
Now back to our regularly scheduled program.
Yes.
I love Bob because, as he admitted, he's minimal.
I just make it up as I go along.
With Max.
I think we're all doing that. We just exist.
I don't have anything planned. I just make it up as I go along.
I don't know what I'm doing, but damn it,
That's right.
I make it look good.
Exactly.
I don't know what I'm doing, and I do it anyway.
That's right, but you do it so well.
Yes,
that being said, also in the links down below, especially on I believe on the Rumble that I haven't listed there, but definitely on the YouTubes, for you guys on X, if you want to go ahead and find something fun to read that pokes fun at everyone, then this magazine is for you by Flip City Magazine. So when you order, you get, especially when you hit the link below, you get a special coupon code from me only on this channel where you get 10% off if you enter the coupon code CRC for Comic Relief Crusader. And you get a 1-year subscription to Flip City Magazine. And on top of that, because I don't want you to feel left out of the whole conspiracy theory nonsense kind of stuff, they even send you a tinfoil hat. Isn't that nice?
Damn.
When was the last?
Amazing. What a
I
fun
know. When was the last time that you got a good hat? Right.
I know.
Right.
So
And
go
protect
ahead
you from all that
and
conspiracies. Yeah.
exactly. So go ahead and check out Flip City Magazine and tell them Comic Relief Crusader found you, or you found them, or I just totally botched out what I was going to say, but you get the idea. And they're totally on X, so go find them on X, Flip City Magazine. Also, down below we have a comic by this guy, Al Nickerson. So he's a great friend of this channel, and the guy worked at Marvel, DC, after being shunned and royalties not paid to him by DC, all because he just happened to be Christian and conservative on top of that. So he took matters into his own hands and he made his own comic. So if you want to go ahead and check out at theswordofeden.com, just like the link that Vince put in the chat right here, you can go ahead and get the first 2 issues of The Sword of Eden. And also, if you feel kind of supportish, Trumpish, you can go ahead and get the special limited edition Trump 2024 limited edition cover for your gaping eye holes to behold in all its glory. So go ahead over to Al Nickerson's swordofeden.com and get yourself a fun read, a fun comic. So because that's what it is all about here. So
support the indies.
what else have we got? Exactly. You got to support the independents. So if not,
Yes.
who will? And then won't you feel guilty for not having to read a comic book? Shame on you all. Anyway, what else have we got going on here? We got, let's see, this
You
Saturday.
good sir.
I know. This Saturday, we're going to be doing the whole Mike's movie matinee. And this Saturday, if the graphic would actually come up, I just deleted the graphic by accident.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
You do
Great
it
job,
live.
man.
Let me restore the graphic out of my trash bin. And okay, so
Growing
this time-
pains of a new program.
I know, right? Damn you, Restream. Okay, here we go. So this Saturday, where we're going to be showing on Mike's Movie Matinee, is a fun movie from 1929. We're going to be showing, if it comes up, anytime now. Anytime now.
Waiting.
We need that music. Do,
I know.
Do, 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 do,
Yeah, right.
Bueller.
I need the computer. I need the
Bueller.
I need the computer from Star Trek working.
Oh, computer.
Computer. You bastard.
Mr. Scott.
Why do I feel the computer's
Okay.
going to order a
So
chalupa?
we're gonna be a movie. Yeah, right. It's gonna be like at the last possible. It's gonna pop up, and
Yeah.
then I'm done
It's gonna be a movie, people.
talking about it. And then
It's a
just
movie!
like, oh yeah, by
You
the
know,
way,
It's
here.
a movie.
Your eye holes.
It's a movie.
Where
Whatever.
your face is.
It's a movie called The Great Life. So from 1920, black and white, and as if no odd reason, it just will not show the picture, but that's okay. Come on that day on Saturday at 12 noon Mountain Time. That's 2 p.m. Eastern,
What?
11 a.m. Pacific, and have a fun time watching a fun movie and discover all of that. And on Sunday, what we have is we got a Bible study going on. So learning the Bible in a more fun, interesting way that isn't with the whole these and thous and theys of a normal boring church. So this way you actually learn something a bit more fun and interesting. So there's that going on. And also on Sunday, we have the Huge Circles show that we got going on. So where I just take the time and drive Vince mad with a 5.5 hour stream of me drawing something and having fun doing it. That's right, Vince. Exactly. It's totally huge. It's the biggest ever. You're going to love it. If you don't, I'll bomb you like I'm about to bomb Gaza. So anyway, so you want to stay tuned for that? I can still say that. They haven't implemented Bill C6 yet, where I can get.
Wait, let me see. Are we still on YouTube?
Yeah, we're still on YouTube.
I
so
think we're still
amazingly
live. Yeah, we are still live.
Yeah,
Okay.
we are. So, so that being said, want to thank everybody that showed up today and all of you guys on the Rumble and on the X's, and I greatly appreciate all of you guys being here and part of the chat and having
Ooh,
fun. with all of
31
us.
on X. Woohoo.
Oh,
Really?
yay.
Yep.
Wow. I
Come
feel
on
like I'm
over
saving
here, people. Subscribe to that YouTube channel. He's
That's
so
right.
close to that number of 1,300? Was it 1,300? You're so close.
1,300.
You're almost
I know.
Yeah.
I'm on the cusp. I feel
Get
like
them over
I'm,
that hump, people. Some of you people
That's
go over
right.
here and subscribe to the tubes of the U.
That's right.
Heck yeah.
Then it'll feel like I'm saving something more than other franchises.
Periwinkle? No.
Sure, we'll say that. Working. Anyway.
Working.
I can't talk now. So to all of you out there, thank you for joining in. Have a great rest of your week. Hump Day is tomorrow. I'm sure you'll get over it. And that's right. And help this channel reach the big 1300. So I don't know. Maybe I might do another draw for another figure.
Ooh.
Maybe I'll do that.
Do it.
Yeah. Do it. It'll be great incentive. So
Get to the
Yeah.
chopper.
that's
But
right.
you have to be subscribed, people, to get that figure. Oh, yeah.
That's right. You have to do that. So to everybody out there, have a great week, and we will see you next time. So to everybody out there, that's right, Collector. Auf Wiedersehen. And Hail Hydra.
You bastard.
Yay.
I know. Are we ended yet? No, we're
I
not.
don't know. No,
I
it's
think
still
we're
here,
still-
everybody.
we are
Hi.
still going. We are
Go for the
still
Snyder
going.
Cut.